Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah. Running and running and running and running and running and running. We won't stop. Competition got them on lock. Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, up 20 with the top spot. 20 down like it's stock drop. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend. Raheem Suede making his way to the ring here. We have 2 exhibition matches and a tag team championship match here for you today, live from Anime St. Louis.
Get a good look. You see the ass, baby. You can be like me one. I got it. Don't leave me hanging. Oh, yeah. Pharaoh.
Here's the opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, tipping the scales at 170, Suede. He is the whole thing, Raheem de la Suede.
Dante Pharaoh already in the ring. Looks ready to go. The crowd loving Raheem here, as always. Dante, he's young and fresh and very strong. If Raheem's worried about it, he's not going to show it.
Yeah, baby. I love it. Come on, Suede. Got the camera ready. Take it off real slow, baby. For real? Yeah. Woo! Woo! Suede!
Raheem having fun here at Anime St. Louis. Dante Pharaoh looks like he's business, though. I'm afraid our cameras just don't do justice how large Dante Pharaoh actually is. That is a big man.
Big bang. All right, guys, here we go. Big bang. Come on. Respect you.
Dante showing no respect here. As I said, getting straight to business. And Raheem might need to consider something other than a lockup or a street contest to start this matchup.
Come on, you're not stronger than me. Come on.
More disrespect from Dante Pharaoh here.
Take me serious.
Raheem should look to keep it kinetic here. Goes right back to the strength contest and immediately gets the worst end of that. I don't think there's any way for Raheem to win a strength contest with Dante Pharaoh. The math's just not there in the weight advantage. Raheem, the veteran here, though, just Dante getting pretty confident here, though. Let's see if Raheem finds a different approach here than strength. Right back into the lockup.
Yes.
Raheem manages to worm his way out this time, though. Hammerlock of his own, headlock of his own. Dante's able to shove out fairly easily, though. Raheem showing his own shoulder block there, showing that large things do come in smaller packages, but Pharaoh back on his feet pretty quickly and still showing no respect to Raheem de la Suede. Of course, Dante wants more strength tests.
I do it.
I'd think twice if I were Raheem de la Suede, but Suede can be swayed by the crowd. He's going to give them what they want. Dante Pharaoh not even interested in it, just trying to get those ribs exposed.
Come on.
Suede getting things moving here today at Anime St. Louis, and the crowd loving it. Knife edge chop there. Suede shoots into the other corner. Crowd pumping up here for Raheem. Big shoulder in the corner, going back for seconds. Raheem de la Suede really putting a show on for the crowd, and Dante Pharaoh right there to show him what he thinks of it, and swarming. Dante Pharaoh is just swarming Raheem de la Suede. Dante Pharaoh was putting some pressure on there. The ref having to physically pull them apart at the count. Raheem trying to catch his breath on the outside now. Dante Pharaoh frothing at the mouth. Decides to go to the outside and take this to Raheem. Double axe handle from the apron, and then a face to the apron. Raheem's getting dazed here, just looking for anywhere to go and breathe. It's a chop. I think that's one full circle, going past Ben Simon now. Thankfully for Ben, they've moved back over to the stairs now.
I'm your man now.
Raheem is in trouble. Dante throws him into the ring mercifully.
You're great, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh letting the crowd know where he thinks he stands here in Glory Pro. Raheem just fighting from underneath, trying to make anything happen now. Near 3 count there for Pharaoh. He thought he had it. That was a nasty, nasty fall for Raheem. And he's got to be feeling it. Dante Pharaoh just power move after power move. Really wants to make this happen.
5 minutes elapsed, 5 minutes down.
Zero respect throughout the match shown from Dante Pharaoh. The crowd might be Raheem de la Suede's last hope here. Offensively, he has done nothing for a few minutes. Dante Pharaoh has been smothering him. Big suplex from Dante Pharaoh. Sloppy pin and a 2 count.
That's 2.
I think Raheem's tenacity here has started to take some wind out of Dante Pharaoh, and he's trying to hide that, but he seemed to slow down at least a bit here. Might give Raheem the moment to collect himself and mount some kind of offense. Raheem has taken a beating here. He asks for more. Raheem's got a lot of heart, but I don't know if he's got a plan.
Trading blows now with Pharaoh, trying to make something happen. Pharaoh eating several in a row here. Raheem pushes him to the corner. Gonna whip him to the other corner. Dante reverses it, and a big knee. Goes to the corner, big elbow. Pharaoh really laying it on thick. Raheem de la Suede does not know where he is.
Yeah, just lay down, Suede.
Raheem de la Suede not gonna just lay down. Looking for a corner, maybe trying to get to the outside again. Just pull himself up. Pharaoh playing to the crowd when he should be trying to finish this match. Brutal chop from Dante. Pharaoh. Raheem falls to the mat. Pharaoh now picking up Raheem just to chop him some more.
Worthless dog. Come on.
Referee giving Pharaoh some space in that corner for a bit. Pharaoh's looking to take Raheem from the right up top. Raheem not looking for that lift. Looking for anything other than a suplex. Takes to the sky, but Pharaoh catches him. And I thought that was it. I was speechless. And somehow Raheem de la Suede kicking out, refusing to lose in front of this crowd. And Pharaoh is mad at this point.
Die like the dog you are.
Letting the crowd get to him. He was going for a kill shot there, and the crowd stopped him in his tracks. And Suede pulling one out. Almost no offense for about 4 minutes. Pharaoh ragdolling him all over the ring.
Winner by pinfall, Raheem de la Suede.
And Dante Pharaoh has got to be furious. Raheem de la Suede with a veteran move. Pharaoh certainly felt like he was about to put away Raheem de la Suede, which would have been a big win for a relative newcomer here at Glory Pro. But Raheem de la Suede pulling one out. Well, stay tuned. We have one more exhibition match coming up, and then the United Glory Tag Team Championships on the line.
Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
And welcome back to Glory Pro Ascend, where we have the second exhibition match of the evening.
Oh, it's good to be home.
With Dan the Dad taking on Cordell Kane.
This contest is set for one fall. Coming to the ring first from St. Louis, Missouri, 202 pounds. He is your father's favorite wrestler, Dan the Dad.
Dan the Dad says he's glad to be home. Dan the Dad home anywhere in St. Louis. I'm not sure if he understands this anime stuff, but I'm sure that he understands Cordell Cain is hungry for a win. This is not their first meeting. Cordell Cain coming up short so far, looking to change that today at Anime St. Louis.
Opponent. He is Rockstar made in STL, weighing 160 pounds. The man who says he's your sister's favorite Mr. Double C's, the Rockstar Cordell Kane.
Cordell Cain coming in here confident today. As I said, not his first attempt trying to pin down the dad.
Checked out, Cordell. Hey, man. Okay.
Dan the Dad, a gatekeeper of sorts here at Glory Pro. Been here since day one. Beating him would be a big deal for Cordell Cain as far as his standing in Glory Pro is concerned.
He's got something, Rep. I swear. He's got something in his feet there. That's that tough. He's got that out there. He's got a belt. He's got a belt. I'm afraid of that. It's a late show. You got to put the cup on.
The referee trying to get Dan the Dad to put his cup away. Dan insisting this is a late show and that he needs it. The ref, as earlier in the day, being pretty lenient here today with the Glory Pro athletes. Dan going ahead with the coffee in hand. Cordell Cain rightfully apprehensive. Dan seeming to have the decisive power advantage. Cordell undersized for sure, but don't let that fool you. Don't underestimate Cordell Cain. He can make things happen very quickly.
Your old man still got it, Cordell. Come on. Man, come on.
Dad showboating a little bit here, showing some confidence and pretty comfortable.
Whoa! Ooh, I got it, Dan. I got that strength. I got that rock star strength, baby.
Cordell Cain claiming he has rockstar strength, using two hands versus Dan's one. Well, Dan takes a drink and shows a little bit of old school chain wrestling. Cordell matches, showing that he's been paying attention, maybe taking some notes and watching some tape. Dan the Dad planting Cordell Cain on the mat and not spilling a drop from his mug. Crowd getting into it. Dan hits the ropes. Catches Cordell midair. Mug in hand. Both types of atomic drops, I believe, there. Cordell still managing to walk. Starting the count here. Cordell taking his time.
Can I go out there?
Dan's already taken Cordell to the woodshed. Now he's bringing the woodshed to him. Poor Ben Simon caught in the middle. Leave Ben alone. Cordell Cain back in the ring. Cutting off Dan the Dad at the ropes. A smart move. Cordell seems to have found his footing here.
Good sound. Rockstar made.
Catching Dan at the ropes, slowed this down and gave him an advantage. Dan kicking out pretty easily at 2 there. And now Cordell with the mug, but doesn't have a taste for coffee yet, I don't think. Mug is out of the equation for the time being, but Cordell used it to his advantage and has Dan in the ropes now. If he really wants to pin Dan the Dad here today, he needs to focus. But he gives Dan time to work himself up to his feet. And now Dan's starting with his trademark strikes, I believe. Facing Dan the Dad.
Come on, guys. Dan.
Cordell playing to the crowd here, letting Dan work himself up to his feet again.
Dan.
Dan finishing the coffee, supercharged now. Cordell trying at the last minute there. Thought he knew what was going on. Dan the Dad changing it up a little bit there with the DDT.
5 minutes elapsed, 5 minutes down.
Cordell at 2.5. Dan the Dad, I think, having to do a little bit of an extra round here now. I think he thought that was done. I think what we see from here on out is both men taking this seriously. This is still anybody's contest. Cordell almost stealing it there. Evading all of Dan's strikes. It seems that Cordell has paid attention and learned some lessons since the last time these two men have met. He has found some answers for Dan the Dad, but has he found all of them or the right combination here today at Anime St. Louis? Dan the Dad, I think, caught off guard. Cordell still very quick and has done some homework for this match here today. The crowd really getting into it. I think this is the close Cordell Kane has come to beating Dan the Dad so far here at Glory Pro. And he connects. Over to pin, and is this it? Dan the Dad kicking out at the last possible moment. And if this won't do it, what does it take for Cordell Kane to finally pin Dan the Dad? He goes back to the well, which is a mistake with a veteran the caliber of Dan. And that might have been the last mistake, because Dan is digging into the bag of tricks now. Cordell still slippery, but Dan finds him. This kid takes a beating and keeps going, and I think Dan might want to teach him a lesson. This poor referee. I don't know if I ever noticed how much of Dan the Dad's offense is based on illegal objects.
Cordell, you are so great.
And I think that might be that. A valiant effort by Cordell Cain, coming closer than ever before to getting past Dan the Dad. That win still eluding Cordell Cain. And Dan the Dad standing victorious here today at Anime St. Louis. Stay tuned. Up next, the United Glory Championships on the line.
Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
And welcome back to Ascend for the main event as the new guys make their way to the ring to defend the United Glory Championships against the Revolution, already in the ring.
And their opponents, coming straight out of training, they are the defending United Glory Tag Team Champions, Jake Bosch, Scott Stanley, the new guys.
Jake Bosch and Scott Stanley are ready to go, fired up. But we're in a strange situation here where the new guys are not really the new guys. Revolution are the new guys. And they have a big opportunity in front of them here tonight and a chance to win the United Glory Championships very early in their career.
Taking these home, baby.
Looks like Jake's gonna start here for the new guys. That's Anthony Lopez in for Revolution. Lopez showing some pretty good moves here early on, has control of Jake Bosch early. And a devastating slam there. Jake Bosch still showing what makes him special, that agility. Stanley with the tag. In Quest Parker misses. Parker on the receiving end of some new guys' teamwork. These two young men are always in sync. Bosch leaving to tag back in, keeping the count live. West Parker escaping, but cannot make the tag because Lopez has entered the ring already. They show some teamwork of their own. The referee losing control here for a moment. Well, the Revolution gets a 1 count. West Parker here stays in instead of tagging out. A moment ago, was looking for a tag, and now staying in the ring. And here he's looking for a tag again. He gets one. You see here that the new guys, a little bit more seasoned, while the Revolution has to figure some things out along the way. Lopez, for a moment there, had Jake Bosch cut off into the corner. A 2 count. Lopez frustrated. Wes Parker tags in. Scott Stanley nearly makes the tag. The Revolution just showing some rookie mistakes that have not allowed them to capitalize as well as they could. And as a result, Jake Bosch makes the tag and Scott Stanley is mad. Scott Stanley says 2-on-1, let's go.
See ya.
Scott Stanley clearing the ring, looking for the legal guy, or any guy. I think he's gonna find Quest Parker in the middle of the ring, try to put this one away. But Quest Parker kicking out, looking for his partner. Tried to fight his way out of there and caught Jake Bosch. And Scott Stanley. So Quest Parker showing some resolve here, finds his partner. Anthony Lopez, the legal man now. Lopez with a big boot. Bosch a little dazed, clearly. Quest Parker back in the ring. A big double team. Lopez for the pin. And Bosch kicks out.
No, it can't be.
The Revolution showing some effective teamwork and some big moves, but not enough to put the champ away. Quest Parker back in as the legal man. Jake Bosch knows who the legal man is, so he's fighting both.
It's my time now, baby.
5 minutes left, 5 minutes down.
Was not the legal man.
Yeah!
Quest Parker up top. Quest Parker, the legal man again. Lopez goes for the pin. The Revolution with a flurry of attacks and confusion over who the legal man was. Again, some growing pains as the young tag team leaves windows of opportunity for the veteran new guys. And Scott Stanley going to take advantage of that.
Boss, get up!
Leading to this big-time new guy comeback. And quick retention of the United Glory Tag Team Championship.
At 7 minutes, 11 seconds, your winners by pinfall, and still the United Glory Tag Team Champions, Jake Bosch, Scott Stanley, and new guys.
The Revolution with a good showing here tonight, but enough rookie mistakes to allow the new guys to walk away. Still the champions here at Anime St. Louis.